Hey guys, just wanted to let you know that this is an archived stream. If you want to come out and see me live, you could be in this chat, you could be up here in this little corner here. All you have to do is go to the link that's on screen, and whenever I'm live, you can come say hi. I'd love to see you there. Until then, on with the show. Hello everyone! It's me! Oh, someone wants to teleport to me. Sure, they can show up. Hi, Skeleton Sniper. Hi! Yeah, a bunch of people are on the server right now, and they're just walking around my fortress that I've built. Ooh, potato. I'd love a potato. Thank you. Everyone, Skeleton Sniper gives out potatoes. Go follow his Twitch channel. Oh my goodness. So, as you guys may be able to tell, I did a little bit of building off camera. I know that's the classic thing that YouTubers and streamers say, but I wasn't going to be just building this on camera because I ended up tearing down and replacing it a couple times. Or not the whole thing, but large chunks of it. Because I wasn't happy with how it looked. And I think it's better now. It's certainly not done. There's a lot of work that needs to be done. The interior is practically non-existent. Obviously, there's nothing in here. There's doorways into the sides of the fort, but, I mean, if we look in here, for example, all we have are bubble elevators, and that's about it. I can basically run around on the inside of my fort, and that's all I have. So, at some point, I'm going to have to work on this. That's not something I want to do on stream, because I'm going to be honest, doing the interior of a fortress like this probably won't be the most interesting thing. I'll just be filling it with technological doodads and whatnot. But, anyway, I never said welcome back to Tyramus SMP. We're on the mainland again. No lore stuff yet, although we may be. I think I may be involved in the recording session this Saturday if it ends up happening. So, you know, that'll be exciting. We'll have lore stuff coming pretty soon. I'm looking forward to it. But yeah, people are actually out here saying hi. What is he trying to do? Oh, did you harvest my bamboo for me? Oh, wow. Thanks. What do I do with all this? I mean, this is cool and all, but I like how he gave me this stuff. He's gonna say something. I want to know what he says about that. Oh no, he just teleported away. Well, he's a nice guy and he gives up potatoes, but you do have to be careful about people like that. They're very shady. Well, anyway. Hang on. As much as I like this baked potato, it takes up an entire inventory slot in my amazing storage system that I have here. So I'm not quite sure if I want to keep it here. But we'll see. Anyway, yeah, as I said, recording stuff is probably going to be happening this Saturday, and then ideally within a week, the first lore videos would be coming out. I have no idea how long they would take to actually edit once the footage is in, but at the very least, that stuff is planned. In the meantime, we're all just kind of messing around on the mainland here. I've built a giant fort with basically nothing in it except for ways to get around the fort, and that's it. I'm going to have to work on starting to move all this stuff in there. There were a couple things I wanted to work on today. One, so I remember last time we did this. Oh, and I have bees, by the way. This was purely an accident, but I'm very happy this has happened because I'll be able to get a bee farm going. And bees are just great. I can use honey blocks and actually start making some interesting redstone machines because we don't have a way of getting slime blocks right now, really, except for the wandering trader, which is not reliable by any means. I'm gonna put my gauntlet back in my chest because I don't really need to use it for anything, and it's just taking up an inventory slot. So let's go ahead and put this back in there. And what were we doing today? Like I said, there were two things I wanted to work on. The first one is actually a continuation of last week. I wanted to work on that mob farm, as I mentioned last time, but I didn't have any soul sand. So I spent most of the time actually in the nether trying to find soul sand. Ended up finding a bastion and raiding it. And finding some cool netherite, which I did make a lodestone, by the way, which is by far, I think it's the second best thing you can make with netherite, only after a netherite hoe, because hoes are extremely overpowered. But anyway, I actually did find soul sand after all that. As you can see, I have some in my inventory, which you probably could tell because I made bubble elevators. And I'm a little more decked out, actually. I've been able to get some good enchantments on my gear. I have a really overpowered hoe here. Look at that. That was just, I just put the hoe, I think, in the enchantment table, which I haven't used an enchantment table for about 5 years, so I didn't understand how it worked, embarrassingly enough. But I put it in the enchantment table, and I got that pretty much the best thing you can get, except for mending, which I had a mending book. But yeah, I was able to get the mending books from Callie's little weenie community over there, which I'm technically a part of, although I'm not over there, but I share the pro weenie sentiment that they have. Anyway, let's go down here. This is how I am currently getting to the mob farm. What I ended up being able to get ice, which is something else that I needed. And because I was finally able to get Silk Touch and enchantment. It took me several tries to get it, but I was finally able to get ice. I sealed the whole thing off. I have somewhat of a dropper. It's not the optimal 22 blocks of drop that you would want to weaken them to be one-shot. I think it's something probably like 15 or so, and I have some magma blocks up at the top, I think, to weaken them a little more. At least if I remember correctly, I put magma blocks up there. There should be, I think, 1 or something. Because there's just not... Yeah, you can see there's 1 magma block there. So it at least hurts them a little bit. It's not too much. But I have them falling back down into here, which there's going to be a floor here eventually. Oh, actually, I do have the planks now. So let's go ahead and fill in the floor so I don't have to stand in where the floor would be. There we go. And what we're going to have set up now is I have a slight redstone system in here. If we just pull out our Silk Touch. Whoops, well that works. We have the hopper minecart here to pick up all the drops from the zombies. We then have it pumped into a dropper with our redstone clock back here to... And I did utilize target blocks to make it small, which is great. Or one of the smaller designs. I know it's not probably the optimal design, but it works for our purposes, and I'm fine with that. And then it's going to get pumped into here, which we're going to have a water elevator coming up to a certain height. And then we're going to have, ideally, a row of chests over here for the iron, because that's the only drop I really need from the zombies, is the iron. And everything else is just going to flow into lava so that it's not clogging up our system. So that being said, we actually have some sea pickles, which Skeleton Sniper was gracious enough to give to us from his voyages that he's been on. So we'll be able to utilize that. But we have to think here. I didn't bring glass, which I actually do kind of want to have glass, because I like being able to see redstone devices work. I think it's pretty fun. So we'll go back up here, we'll grab the glass. I didn't have everything I needed in my inventory, despite going back several times to grab those things beforehand. And yeah, so good job, I'm really prepared. But something else I want to do today is I want to pull some pranks on my neighbors over here. Skeleton Sniper, I have no clue where he is. He lives something like 12,000 blocks away. So I'm not going to mess with him for the time being, but Athema and Callie are right across the water there. So there's some prime opportunity to mess with them a little bit, and I'm looking forward to that. What did I come back up here for? Oh, glass. Yeah. Okay. I'm not even pretending. I just totally forgot. Oh, boy, that's a great sign. Okay, Rosarita traditional refried beans. It was you! So you guys wouldn't have seen this, but when I was working on building, there were just random journals hidden throughout Tyramus. I was able to find 2 of apparently 4. And one of them talked about Rosarita traditional refried beans. So, I finally discovered who the author was. It was him. It had to be him. Rosarita traditional refried beans. Not sponsored, by the way. That's so specific. It has to be him. Why else would it come up? Oh my goodness. You know what you did. You know what you did. I actually have one of the journals in my lore house. I used to have journals 3 and 4, but there was a, he's being cryptic, that's how you know we got him. But, I had the journals in my inventory because I had found them, and the things that they had been hidden in were actually replaced because of just building constraints. So the journals were gone from there, so I essentially had the only copies, and unfortunately, I died, and lost those journals. But what happened was someone put journal 4. They stashed it in my in my oven, just over in my lore house. So now I do have, I think, probably the only remaining copy of the 4th journal, and it's crazy, honestly. You know what? We may need more stone. Yeah, we may need more stone. We're gonna go ahead and we'll get a little more cooking just so that we have the stone, because I'm thinking we're gonna want to be making some comparators, and yeah, I mean, for the classic item sorter, we're gonna need a comparator and a repeater for each, which means that depending on how long of a string of chests I want to make, I'm gonna have to have a little bit more stone. So we're just gonna go ahead and cook that up real quick. But all right, guys, I have a couple ideas for how I can mess with my neighbors, but the thing is, I don't know. I haven't set myself on what I want to do yet. So I want to get your advice on some pranks I could pull. I have an idea for a really funny one, but it's going to be. Hang on a second. We're going to make a separate chest so I can empty my inventory and put the stuff for the mob farm in that chest so I don't forget about it. Alright, so all of this is going to be crucial to our mob farm. Let's just do that. There we go. Now my inventory is pretty empty, and I am going to go... I'm gonna go start messing with people. So Athema is probably going to be over here. I don't know what she's doing, because she's streaming right now at the moment as well. So if you guys want to pull her up as well in Twitch, then you can kind of just see both perspectives at the same time. But something I did, I want to say I've already done this to Athema. I don't think she wasn't streaming at the time, but I kind of just ran around following her and just randomly placing down water buckets and signs. And I don't think, she probably knew it was me, but she couldn't see me because I found a really clever strategy for sneaking around here. So we're going to have to start being a little more careful here. Just in case she's around. I don't want her to instantly see me. There she is. If you shoot yourself with an invisibility arrow, you get 22 seconds of invisibility. And that's what we have to work with. The problem is the arrow is sticking out at me. But that's just something I have to deal with. So we're going to do that. And to get the bucket out of our hand, we have to quick find somewhere to hide and shoot ourselves again. Does she have any idea what's going on? I don't think she does. I'm going to pick this back up. Alright, I gotta close this so I can keep an eye on my invisibility. We're running a little low on time. There we go, we refresh ourselves, and we have a good 31 invisibility arrows, so we should be able to pull this off. Although I do have arrows sticking out of me, that kind of gives me away. It's not perfect, but it's something. If I just do that. Just simple things. To let her know that she's not alone. Uh-oh. If I have arrows sticking out of me, she's instantly gonna see me. This probably isn't even that funny. She probably just doesn't care, but I find it enjoyable because, yeah. Okay, let's shoot ourselves again. There we go. Refreshed. Yeah, she's just going to do her own thing there. We can flow some water down the hill and kind of mess with her a little bit. I mean, she has no idea. That's the funny thing. Whoop. We're about to run out of invisibility, so we'll shoot ourselves again. I now have 3 arrows sticking out of me. Where's she going? Let's see. Yeah, but I kind of just want to... I just kind of like messing around with people. Okay, she probably knows I'm here and just doesn't care, which is probably the response that most people would take. I just like messing with people. So we're gonna pick this back up, sneak over here. The thing is, I didn't actually bring any resources to where I can put down a sign or something. Oh, dang it, she can see the arrows! Run! I've been spotted! Dang it, she can totally see the arrows. I totally didn't realize. I thought the rain would help disguise me, but alas, it did not work. She absolutely saw me. Well, that's a bummer. Okay, well, our invisibility's out, so we're kind of just up here at the moment. I wonder if it would work on Skeleton Sniper. I don't think he's streaming at the moment, but he does seem like he does seem pretty he does seem pretty perceptive. So he'd probably notice what I was doing. Yeah, Theme's over there somewhere. We'll just whoop, and bonk. Let's just run down here. We have about 20 seconds of Veil here. I don't want to break my knees. Where did she go? Oh. Oh, I think let me guess. Yeah, the arrows were so well hidden in the water. I think she either didn't notice me or she didn't care. Which, again, it's more likely the latter. But, oh, that's actually much better. Because that takes less time for the arrow to actually hit me because it's underwater. But, this is pretty fun. Oh, hello, chicken. Oh, no, the rain isn't going to camouflage me anymore. The problem is I can't get too close, so I'm very limited on what I can do. I could just leave an arrow on the ground, and that would be weird, which is exactly what I want to go for. Whoop. Yeah, I just like to run around and mess with people. That is my jam. But, yeah, we'll get, she can totally see me. I'm covered with arrows. Alright. Mission failed. We'll get him next time. Let's just run down here. And we'll go get started on that mob farm now. We'll just run over here. And we're out of there. She never knew we were there. Definitely not. Yeah. Completely invisible. Alright. Yeah, that's less effective than an invisibility potion strategy, but at least it's something. But yeah, we'll get started on that mob farm. I just kind of want to do a little bit of redstone work. It's been a couple months, I think, since I've done any redstone work, because all the Minecraft I've been doing has been building the pre-built lore world for Tyramus. So I haven't done any redstone work in a while, so I feel like that would be pretty fun. So, let me see. Let's just grab all this stone we cooked. We'll be able to repair our pickaxe, and let's just grab all this. Alright, let's go. Let's go work on a thing. It should be a relatively easy setup as far as I'm aware. I'm running the wrong way. I'm used to there being holes over here that I can utilize to get into the, to where the dungeon was, but I've pretty much patched all that up because this thing I think is relatively hidden. As far as I know. I'm sure people know about it and just don't care, because why would they care, really? Let's see, let's go down here. And at some point I'll have to hook up my mine, actually. That reminded me, because this is technically hooked up now. It's not finished, but it's hooked up to the interior of my base. I kind of need to do that with my mine, because currently I just have a staircase out in the middle of nowhere just going down, and, you know, that's not what we would want. Yeah, we could have a little glass wall here. I need stone bricks. Are you kidding me? We gotta go back up now. Come on, man. I don't want to have to do that. Actually, I don't know how many stone bricks I'll have. I'm not sure I'll have that many. But, yeah, we'll see what we have. I may have to bring a furnace down and just cook some as I'm working down there, which isn't optimal, but it's a strategy. Oh, wait a second. I have a silk touch pickaxe. I can just mine some stone and get stone bricks that way. I don't actually need to cook up some stone. My pickaxe just doesn't have too much durability. It doesn't have Unbreaking 3 on it yet, so I'm hesitant to use it. I really only use it when I have to, because the charges go pretty quickly on a diamond tool when you're using it all the time. I do not. Alright, let's see. So how do we want to do this? We want to go... We have to think about how high we want it as well, because we don't have to take it all the way to the ceiling. Let's start by making some chests, and we can use these to map out... Let's just do this so I don't have that extra slot there. There we go. Only 6 chests. Man, chests are expensive. Alright, and then we can have the glass here. And then we can have some stone brick here, which let's just make a little bit real quick. So the stone brick would be there. And then it would flow over and go into here, so our chests would have to be set up accordingly. The floor, there we go. That's a nice looking floor, I'd say. And then that will have to be... Oh, hang on. We need more stone bricks. These things are very expensive, don't you know? And then this, in order to keep the glass consistent, we'll have it start there. And then the rest of this doesn't have to be glass, but I do want the front to be glass still. And then, let's see, so the chests would start ideally here. So if we go 1, 2, 3, 4... We could go out this far, potentially. I mean, this room could be huge, for all we know. If we got this entire thing here, that would get us a lot of resources. In fact, let's do a little bit of work on that, and let's see how much we get from this, because I don't really need too much down in this room, frankly. I could put sorters for carrots and potatoes, but I don't need carrots and potatoes that badly. But it would give us more of a reason to use these chests the way we currently have them. Because if this room is really long, we could have say 4 chests for iron, 4 chests for carrots, etc., 4 chests for potatoes, etc., etc. And those aren't the most common drops, obviously, but it's an example of what we could do with this room. So now granted, I would have done all this excavating off camera if I had thought of this idea, obviously, because I'm sure excavating is not the most interesting thing, but I just didn't think of it at the time. So we're going to roll with what we have here. And we're going to roll with the punches, as it were. And we're going to excavate this little area. And we'll actually have a decent bit of length to work with. I mean, because the only drops I can really think that we would want from the zombies are rotten flesh just to have it if I need it for something. I think you can trade it away. You can trade it to clerics, I think, eventually. So that's something we could potentially do. Rotten flesh, iron, carrots, and potatoes. The armor we don't want because that doesn't stack, and... doing item sorters for non-stackable items is just a pain in the rear. I don't want to deal with it. So if we just do those 4 things, the rest can all get funneled into lava. And then we can use that to kind of map out how... We can use that to map out how many item sorters we will need. Because it shouldn't be too bad, frankly. Shouldn't be that bad. There we go. This at the very least will give us an idea. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, so we have 4 items. That would be, we could do 16, then we could have... Okay, yeah, we could do this. We have 4 rows of chests for each item. And then there's 3 dividers between those, and then something at the end here so the chests don't start immediately. So that would allow us to have, I think, a nice-looking room. We're just going to need a lot of chests for this. So let's think. I ideally would want it to be, what, 4 tall, maybe? Let's get an idea for how... Let's get one section done first, and then that'll give us a pretty good idea of how big we want this thing. There we go. 16 chests is a decent amount, I'd argue. I mean, yeah, that's a lot of storage right there. I don't think we'd ever need more storage than that, but the thing is, I want more storage. I just want it. You see? Let's see. So then we can just go about through here. Alright. So we would need 20 chests. We'd need 40 chests per section. And then... So that we would need a total of 160 chests. We've already built 22. So let's just do this. We're definitely not going to have enough chests to finish this thing immediately. But we can at the very least map out... Well, not even one section, really. Here's something we can do. We can put the chests back one, since they will be coming out this far anyway. And that will at the very least allow us to map out more of it, and then we can add on the chests over time. I think that'll probably be our best bet. And I know I literally just put all this down, but yeah, we're picking it back up and doing something different. We could also just go 4, because let's be honest, 4 is still a lot. Yeah, we'll just go 4. I mean, 5 may be slightly excessive. I think 4 will look better overall for the room. We could also potentially in the future have a divider, and then another 4, depending on how tall we make this room. That's not something I've fully decided on yet. I mean, we could make the roof there, for example. I just haven't really experimented with it yet. There's just all this empty space, which redstone, the redstone of it will take up a good bit of space, so that's something to keep in mind. Alright, and we will have enough chests to kind of lay out another 4. Let's just clear up this, because this is all going to be spruce planks. This is going to be some kind of divider, so we can just put a filler block. Filler block, 1, 2, 3, 4, filler block. And 1, 2, 3, 4, filler block. So yeah, we're definitely going to need more spruce. We're just going to need more wood in general, which I didn't think we would actually need more wood than what we have here, but apparently we do. So, yeah, that's nice. And we're going to have to clear this away so I can actually place these chests. Yeah, excavating stuff is just the most enjoyable thing I can think of, honestly. So, super exciting stream. Yeah, this will give us a lot of stone that we could potentially use to go troll someone. We could just write a word out of stone or something. There we go. That should be the next section, which is what we have. And then I can't really start putting down the next section yet because that's not filled in. There we go. Yeah, we're going to need a lot of chests for this. But, oh, you know, we're also going to need chests for the hoppers. Shoot, man. I totally didn't think of that. Well, I guess we're going to go back. I guess we're going to go gather more wood because there's apparently not much I can do at the moment if I don't do that. Gee willikers. Luckily, I mean, the trees are out back there. I don't really have a... Actually, I do have a pretty decent way of getting there quickly. I can go up here and just jump down. There we go. Luckily, that fall doesn't kill me, because my fort isn't that tall. It's just somewhat tall. Silk touch. Here, I'll chop down the trees. I don't know where the bee is. We're gonna have to keep an eye on that and see if the... I don't think the bee's around, though. What's that achievement? Oh my gosh, there's 3 bees inside this thing? That is what they call in the business a jackpot, I think. Wow, that's pretty cool. I figured there would just be 1, but 3 bees? That's enough to seed an entire bee farm right there. But, you know, we could just keep planting trees like this and going for more bees, because who wouldn't want more bees, right? Crafting table just in the floor. Because I'm constantly having to make stone axes anyway, so we may as well do this. And yeah, this is not a very professional setup here, and my inventory is full again. So here's what we'll do. We're gonna chop down all these trees. The leaves will start decaying. We'll go down, make some more chests. We'll put our stuff away, come back up and replant the trees, and by then the leaves will have decayed a bit. And that'll allow us to actually have a decent amount of inventory, because... Actually, but I'm not going to be able to have enough inventory for that at the moment. Alright. I'm heading back down to the mob farm. Good grief. I feel like I need to have an easier way of accessing this. I can't have more entry areas in my fort, because that defeats the purpose of a fort. If you have 16 different entry points, that's not very defensible, so it kind of defeats the theme that I've gone for here, or the overall aesthetic. But considering that my trees are on the exact opposite side of my entryway, maybe that wasn't the smartest idea. Maybe I should have put them in the front, but the problem is there's not much room on the front, so I've hit kind of a catch-22 to where if I wanted more room in the front, I have to move my entire base back, and you guys have seen my base is decently sized. I don't want to do that. How did my webcam just move? I happened to be looking over here at the time when I saw my webcam move. That was weird. Alright, redstone, I don't need any of this stuff for now. We will come back for you, I promise. But I have trees to chop down right now, so you're not at the top of my list of priorities here. In fact, I'm chopping down trees specifically for the redstone. The redstone should feel grateful that I care that much about it. Then again, if the redstone cares at all, that's a miracle in itself because it's an inanimate object. But hey, who am I to Who am I to judge the redstone, you know? All right, let's see here. Trees. Yeah, but I'm sure there's a more efficient way of getting wood for this. If I could just run over to the community tree farm that's over at I guess the Weenie community or whatever it's called at this point. The Weenie Covent or whatever. But there's tons of trees over there that I could chop down. Actually, a good bit of it is spruce, which I'll need for flooring. So perhaps I'll go over there. That allows you guys to see a bit more of the kind of the Weenie community that's been set up. And then I'll have plenty of wood for the chests. I may have to make a couple of axes for it, and chopping down trees isn't exactly the most exciting thing. But let's see, as Skeleton Sniper said, deforestation is his favorite war crime, so I'm sure if he were here, he would love this. Yeah, but I wonder what they're up to. They've been kind of quiet. Too quiet. Yeah, I'm sure they're just... I'm sure Athena's not talking probably because she's streaming, and she's talking to her community, which... I would say is more important. It's hard to talk to your community and people in-game at the same time. So, not gonna hold it against her. But Skeleton Sniper, man, way to be antisocial, man. I'm just kidding. I'm extremely antisocial myself, so I say that with all due, just as a joke. With all due respect to him. Have those always been there? I know you guys wouldn't know necessarily. Unless you remember back from my Day 0 stream, or from a stream that I did last time, where I potentially showed these. I don't remember these being here. They're both large trees to boot, which is weird. I don't know. There's actually a lot of animals around here. I should get to work on some animal farms soon. Not that I really need them, because we're still on peaceful mode right now, and I have stockpiled apples for days. But, at least, it's something, right? It's something. Let me see. Actually, I have enough wood on me that I can go make a half stack of chests. So I will quick replant these. I don't need every sapling from this. That's not really a requirement. But I can go down and start placing the chests again. Half a stack of chests is actually enough for one complete module, including the double length aspect of the chests. Not the hoppers by any means, but You guys know what I mean. You guys know what I mean. That's all I have to say on the matter. And yeah, then I can head over to the community tree farm. Again, I still don't think we have a name for that cult. We really need to work on that. All of you in the hive mind here, if you have any good name ideas, feel free to pitch them. I don't really watch that pitch meeting channel or whatever that is, but think of it like that. You're gonna pitch a really cool cult name. What is it gonna be? You need your 90-second elevator pitch, and I will be here. And if it takes me longer than 90 seconds to read it in chat, then it's not a 90-second elevator pitch. In which case, I will immediately disregard it, even if it's a good one. There you go. All right. Yeah, that. I may turn that into a bubble elevator eventually. Actually, that would probably be better. Why have I not done that yet? The more I think about it, the more it doesn't make sense to me. Why have I not done that? It feels like that would be the optimal setup. Then again, I built bubble elevators everywhere else, so cut me some slack. Yeah, but look at this. Chests for days, boys. Oh, get out of here, Torch. You're not wanted. That is connected, good. If that wasn't connected, that would break everything. And it wouldn't actually, but it would make me feel like everything was broken, and that would be sad. Alright, this doesn't actually need to be here either. We'll save resources wherever we can. Just because if it's going to be covered up by stone bricks, for example, or some kind of column that I'm going to put here, then we don't really need to worry about putting spruce planks there. Because at the moment, I have to gather everything I use. So, oh, and that is a flaw I didn't think about. I have not filled those in yet. I think I got them all. We'll say I got them all. It doesn't really matter. And let's just clear all the rest of this away. Yeah, but this is going to be a really cool thing. The funny part about all this is, I'm building this cool mob farm that's going to have really efficient storage for just the things you would want to keep. But because we're canonically on peaceful mode right now, it doesn't actually work. The peaceful mode stuff is really weird because our nether is glitched to where, as you guys remember from when I raided the Bastion, the piglins were still spawning. And oh my gosh, my pickaxe is getting low on durability. Let's stop using it there. I'm glad I was starting to pay attention a little bit. But yeah, and I would get hungry, and the hunger was working really weird, as you guys may recall. So that's the one place where you would potentially want you would want it to be peaceful mode, and it's not. And here, where I have a mob farm that would be able to give me enough XP to actually be able to maintain my tools well, because neither of these have been over half durability in a very long time. The only way I can really get the XP for that is by trading sticks to Fletcher villagers, by smelting stone and wood or glass or something like that. That's really the only way I'm able to do it, which is a bit unfortunate. But, you know, sometimes that's the way the news goes, after all. Alright, an egg? Nothing, okay. Actually, it may have been worse if we got something. Alright, guys. I'm gonna make another axe. We're gonna go over to that community tree farm. I know I could make an iron axe because I have tons of iron, but I don't really have a renewable source of iron yet, so I don't really want to waste it. And an iron axe would be faster, but I'm just sitting here talking to you guys. It's not like we're pressed for time or anything. And while we're over there, I wonder if there's any funny thing I could do to prank Athema while I'm over there. We could... Ooh, I have an idea. I don't have the resources for it at the moment. But I have a funny idea, so I may have to do that off camera or when she's streaming at some point. But I have a funny idea for a prank. And I'm not going to say it out loud, as funny as it is, simply because there is the potential that she could watch the VOD, which I doubt she would. But there's the chance that she'll figure it out, and I don't want it to be spoiled. So now I have a fun prank idea, but if I had the resources, I would do it right now. But unfortunately, I do not. Or do I? If she's not at her base, I think I actually could... get away with this. I don't know. Is she here is the question. I have no idea where she's at. Oh, no, she's still here at her base. Okay, well, we can't really get it. We can't really do it then. Unfortunately. Oh, well. Let's go to the tree farm. Look, it's a bee! The bees are so cute. The bees are, I think, are some of my favorite mobs. Even though their use is very limited, but they're still really cool. And this is... yeah, tree farm. I don't know why I bothered to read that sign. I think I already knew what it said, but this is really flat, actually. This area looks really nice. I don't know what it is about this area, but it looks nice to me. Oh, it looks like someone had a very similar idea, actually. Whoa! Hello! Alright. Spruce wood. This is going to give us plenty of spruce wood. We're going to be able to finish that floor and then some. The rest we could turn into chests, because we're going to need tons of them. I'm trying to think. I think we have almost 3 modules done at this point. I think we have 2 and 30 seconds of the modules done for the current time being. So that means that we're going to need another 32 chests. We're going to need 33. And then we're going to need... gosh, we're going to need another stack at least for hoppers. So yeah, we're going to need a lot more hoppers is the point. And each one of those hoppers requires a chest. And, oh boy. The moral of this story is that redstone is expensive, so do it sparingly. Only unless you have an insane amount of resources. And I have not been caving since basically day 0. I think it's the last time I went caving in any way, shape, or form. So, my iron supply is not what it should be. I think I only have 30 blocks or something, which, you know, that's still 4.5 stacks, basically, so that's pretty good, but it could be better. Oh, we have tons of spruce trees. Awesome. It could be better. And I wish it was better, because I want more spruce wood. Wait. Iron, sorry, my brain... My brain just crossed wires immediately. What is this for? Is there something under there, perhaps? We may have to go investigate that. And of course, because this is the weenie community over here, there's the tribute. Because there were, from what I recall, there was, or I wasn't there when it happened, but I'm sure there's nothing left to bury of that poor horse. Asher and Bucky made sure of that. Yeah. The funny part is about this is we just continue to do this, and Asher either doesn't care or it really gets under his skin, which the latter one is funny, obviously, and that'd be the main reason we'd be doing it, if anything. But it doesn't feel like our cult really has any goal, if that makes sense. I mean, what are we doing this for? Because we can't bring Weenie back. Are we? What political or social reform are we aiming for here that we could possibly accomplish by what we're doing? Because at the moment, there's really nothing that that would be accomplished besides just annoying Asher. But then again, that's not necessarily a bad thing. In fact, that's a perfectly fine reason to do it. But I don't know. We'll have to think about our motives here. And any more spruce trees? Oh, actually, that was all connected, so it's not. The saplings haven't dropped yet. But oh boy, look at this. We're already at 2 stacks of spruce wood. This is way faster than what we were doing. Oh my gosh. Why didn't I do this sooner? And it doesn't look like she probably doesn't need these. Otherwise, she would have chopped down more when she was over here. And by the time she does need them, they'll have regrown. So, just doing my part to help out the community by replanting the trees. And, you know, being a good person. But really, what is being a good person? We could have a philosophical discussion about that. And I like philosophical discussions. But I'm sure that's not what you guys are here for. I'm sure you guys are here to see me actually do fun things in Minecraft. Which I'm sure hasn't really happened yet, admittedly. I've just been resource gathering, which is not the most exciting thing. The only problem is, if there were more people on, we could all get together and do something, or be in a Discord call or something. But the one problem is, there are so few of us online that we can't do that. Which is really a shame. But hopefully, it's partially a time zone thing, if I had to guess. Because I know there are a couple people that on this, there are a couple people on the server, I think, that, I'm pretty sure they live in Europe from time zones, from when they've mentioned time zones. There are some people that live over on the Pacific side of the US, there are some people that live Central and Eastern, they're kind of all over the place. So, you know, it's kind of, it's hard for everyone to be on at the same time. What is that monstrosity? The trees aren't spaced. Oh, there was already one over here. I pretty much carry a crafting table wherever I go. But that does lead to the occasion that I have spare crafting tables. I want to say, in some of my previous Survivor Worlds, I think I had just 11 crafting tables just spare, because if I ever had spare ones, I would just put them away and remember to bring them whenever I went exploring. And I think that just built up really quickly. It's one over, there we go. I want to make sure the trees are where they were originally. I don't want to ruin their plantings. But speaking of which, let's actually put it back in the right spot. Why don't you? Man, three stacks of spruce wood. If we can get to 4 stacks, that is 2 stacks of chests right there, which may actually be enough to see us through the rest of the project. Which is very appealing to just be able to be done. Wait a second, what am I doing? This isn't what I'm supposed to be doing. I keep randomly zoning out, and you didn't see anything. So maybe she did need more of these. I don't know. I don't even know what she's doing. It feels like she came over here I don't know. I'm kind of just spying on her through a tree at the moment, which is kind of weird, but I don't know. Constantly suspicious of everyone. That's a great trait to have, in my opinion. Me being constantly paranoid and suspicious about everything. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't even really know what to say after that. Ooh, this could be a good perch to... There wasn't even a tree there. What was she doing? Where did she even go? I don't know. My entities aren't loading in from that distance, so she probably already ran back. Alright, yeah, once we finish this tree, though, we will be, we'll be cooking with gas, as some people have said in the past. And cooking with gas will be... What was that sound? Oh, you know what it was? As the leaves were decaying, the snow broke. I heard something with snow, and you guys probably didn't hear it because of what I have my audio set at, because I barely heard it myself. And yeah, I was thinking, what in the world could this possibly be? But no, we're fine. We're fine. And the middle tree. Not that I have a Silk Touch pickaxe, I could actually be able to acquire things like Podzol and Mycelium. We could just have those. Oh, there she is. Let's just sneak past. just to keep her on her toes there. It's weird. In the games I play, I'm either strict rule enforcer or I'm an agent of chaos. There's really no in between for me, and I feel like I flip between them on a whim. I don't think it's even constant per game, so I feel like I guess I'm agent of chaos, Bluebeard, today. But you know that's not inherently a bad thing, being an agent of chaos, as long as it's chaotic order doesn't really make that much sense, does it? I'm thinking of that, you know, that box of 9 where they have the chaotic good, chaotic neutral, chaotic evil, things like that. I feel like chaotic good or chaotic neutral is fun. I don't know, I remember back on the Quarantine SMP, because I never got involved in really anything, because everything they did involved PvP, and I just wasn't a PvP person. Whenever they, there were a few times near the end of Season 1 where they made boxes like that, and I was almost always just put at true neutral, because, to be honest, I probably barely interacted enough for people to even know what I was like, so true neutral was the only place they could put me. But, yeah, on this server I feel like I'm a little bit more chaotic and a little bit more crazy. But you know what? I like that aspect. We'll just make... Wait a second, what am I doing? If I was actually paying attention to what I was doing, I think we would know what was going on, but in case you can't tell, I clearly am not paying attention. And then we have to have that here. And now we have to fill in the rest of this floor. Oh, this is going to be gorgeous. So, a combination of aesthetics I've actually liked is spruce wood with smooth quartz. I don't know what it is about that, but I'm a huge fan of that aesthetic. So, once I get enough quartz, I may have to come down here and change the look of this, because I think that'd be really cool, actually. I would quite like that. Okay, and that... Yeah, that would be good. For now, we'll slot in some stone bricks. Just so that we can get a sense of how this is going to look. And we can do the same thing. Wait a second, what have I done? You'd think I would know what I was doing, but, yeah, I clearly don't know what I'm doing half the time. I have a clear plan for something, and then I just completely forget it. That is the wonderful memory of Bluebeard Gamer, ladies and gentlemen. I was gonna say it's appropriate with my hive mind theme that I have for my community, which for some reason someone came up with the name the hive mind, and it's kind of just stuck because no one's really had a problem with it. But if you think about it, This is something I was thinking about the other day, because I was just thinking about hive minds and the concept of them. You know how Toy Story, for example, this can seem like a really weird segue, but think about Toy Story. You have your toys. What is the rules? What are the rules for how Toy Story sentience works? Because you have, you know, when does a toy gain sentience? I guess is my question, because it's clearly not just them being their original toy, because when they're kind of split and cut up by Sid or whatever, when he mixes and matches their body parts, they still clearly have their own level of sentience, which is strange to think about, perhaps, but nonetheless, I think it's true. So, because you can, if you mix match, from what I remember, for example, you had the pterodactyl toy and you had the doll toy, the Sally toy, or whatever it was called. And they each would operate independently as their own toy, but whenever Sid mixed and matched their body parts, the pterodactyl head would be able to control the doll body and vice versa. So, my question is, how does the toy sentience work? And then, because I'm a Lego fan, my mind instantly went to, how would Legos operate in a world like this? Because the Russian nesting doll, or the Russian nesting egg, as it was in the movies, each one seemed to have their own sentience where they would hop out of each other. So my question is, and I know I proposed a lot of questions to you, and you guys are putting up with it, and I'm very thankful for that. Think about it this way. If you have a Lego set, let's just say you bought, I don't know, the 501st Battle Pack or something. I was just thinking of one that's currently on shelves. If you bought the 501st Battle Pack, that probably has something like 200 and something pieces. High 190s or low 200s or something like that. So, does each Lego brick have its own sentience? So, if you build the set, do the minifigures have their own sentience and the vehicles have their own sentience? But then if you mix and match the parts, they would still have their own sentience. Or does each Lego brick have its own sentience, and whenever you connect them to each other, they function like a bit of a hive mind, to where they function as one collective, and then they still also function on their own somehow. That's not really a hive mind. That feels closer to a eusocial is essentially a hive mind, because things like termites, but it's the step below eusocial that I'm thinking of. The things like prairie dogs. It's an absolute ramble that I'm going on, but I hope you guys can understand how perplexed I am by things like this. The concept of a hive mind is interesting, but at the same time, it's very bizarre. Yeah, you guys may be wondering where I'm going. I'm gonna go grab my stone cutter, because I'm planning on making some stone brick stairs, and I actually want a decent conversion ratio here. I don't want to have to do a 6:4 block ratio when I can do a 1:1. Well, sorry, 3:2 instead of 1:1. I don't know why I said 6:4. I just didn't bother reducing, which is very lazy of me. How dare I take a shortcut like that? Ooh, egg. This will come in handy. I'm gonna have to start saving these up. Mr. Chicken, you're gonna be very helpful to me in the future. You don't know why now, but you will know. I'll have to think of some way of making it work, but yeah, I think I know how it would work. Yeah, sorry. I keep thinking about a prank that I could pull. Maybe I'll make a video on it, actually. That could be fun. Cuz I was planning on making YouTube videos obviously for the lore stuff, for the series, but if I just wanted to do almost like a backstage thing, kind of just like a not lore specifics sort of setup, then that could be really fun. 1, 2, 3. We need 16. So just split that. Let's, I know we could be doing the aesthetic at a later point, but I decided to do it now because I clearly don't know why. I don't know why, but I've decided to do it now. But, yeah, I still have to think of some good pranks to pull on my neighbors. Because the thing is, I'm the kind of person who loves to pull pranks, but I can't think of what the prank should be. I don't want to just do a common prank. But the problem is, what would constitute a good prank is the conundrum we would find ourselves in. And I have a fun idea, but I don't really have the resources to put it together at the moment. Plus, I can't really do it when a theme is online. That kind of defeats the purpose. If she's here to see it, then... I mean... well, yeah, that defeats the purpose. Oh, we don't want that, we want that. And now I have to figure out how to get back up, but I do have scaffolding. Skeleton's neighbor gave me some bamboo at one point. I think it was while he was streaming, I just was walking around and he gave me some bamboo. A very generous gift on his part, because I like not having to use dirt and ladders anymore for my scaffolding. Scaffolding is just a wonderful block, and everyone should use it. It's the best around. No questions asked. Alright, we can clear this out. Man, this is gonna be cool. I'm gonna like this room once it's done. I'm not gonna be able to finish it this stream by any means. But I'd like to at least get started on the redstone soon, which, funnily enough, I haven't really started yet, because I've been focused on clearing the space and designing a front aesthetic, when really the redstone should probably be taking precedent here. But I've decided not to do that for some reason, because I'm apparently not thinking ahead on these matters. Let's just make some more stone bricks, because I know we'll need them. We still have over a stack of stone, so we'll have enough for our comparators and repeaters, I think. And then we can lay slabs in the back to help make this feel more complete. What have I done? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's what I did. I knew I placed one wrong somewhere because my count was off, but I couldn't figure out what I had done to cause it. Now I know. So the universe can rest at ease knowing that I have fixed this problem. I could also potentially make a walkway up here, but more likely than not, I would be just paneling this off to have a consistent looking roof, and then all the redstone stuff would be behind the scenes, and I could access it from a hidden door or something. I could do a torch key door setup, perhaps. Not that that's really necessary. I could just break blocks and replace them, but I've never bothered to make a torch key door before, so that could be fun. All right, and now I've done all of this stonework, as you guys can tell up there with my base. I've had to do a lot of stone mining, so I can't help but feel like Efficiency 5 or a Haste 2 Beacon would have been really nice for all this. Because having not had those, mining just takes so long in this game. Mining, except for PvP and combat, mining is probably my least favorite part about Minecraft, which is a bit unfortunate because, you know, it's kind of prominent. It is in the name, after all. So, it's a bit of a shame, but that's where we stand for the time being. All right, let's do this. That'll give us a little bit of room to work with, and we found some iron, which is lovely. I could always use some more of this. Yeah, but I'm trying to think of how much space the item sorters are going to take up. And we are kind of close to the surface, not too close, but a little close for comfort, I would say. All right, so yeah, we're going to need a ton of hoppers for this. We're going to need at minimum a stack of hoppers, which means 5 stacks of iron. Which means that my iron supply that I have is actually not enough. It's a bit of a shame. We will do what we can for the time being, because this doesn't have to be done immediately, obviously. Cobblestone, cobblestone, granite. I have too much junk in my inventory. Alright, let's see. Let's make all that into iron. Make me some chests, please. There we go. We'll start with half a stack. That's a very reasonable amount. That's going to be enough to do one module, and we would almost have enough to finish a second module. That's how expensive hopper setups are. Not recommended. By any means, not recommended. Yeah, and I'm never going to need this much storage is the thing. But it looks really cool. So we are going with it. Because why not? I want more storage. It makes the room look really cool. That ticks off both boxes. Because I'm a bit of a hoarder. I like to hold on to things. So if I didn't have to get rid of my beloved items, then more power to me, I'd say. And having only made this 4 high, that's also going to help with keeping this cheaper in terms of the iron. I'll have to find some place to go grab iron. I think in the mine at Oakhurst, Asher has put some ore that he expects us to actually mine. I wasn't touching any of the ores in the mine because I thought they were there to actually make the mine look like a mine. But I saw people mining in it, so apparently that's not off limits. So perhaps I will go do that, get some iron, and you know, that there may be a decent amount of iron in there. I haven't looked recently, but any amount of iron is a good amount of iron to work on this project. Any bit will be helpful. All right, so we need to use half of our hoppers immediately just to do this, and then we have to find some way of setting up our item sorters that will also work with a water flow system. Ideally, a water flow system. Let's see. Let's think about this, because this first one would be, I would say this first one could be rotten flesh, but I don't think there's any actual rotten flesh in existence to start sorting this thing, so we may have to make it iron or something. Which I do have enough iron on me that I could start that. It wouldn't be enough, though, to actually fill out the hoppers in terms of the item filter. Ah! It's a real pain in my butt, really, frankly. If I'm being honest here, real pain in my butt. Alright, anyway, let's see. Alright, so now that we have this, we have to have the water flow somewhere. We need 2 hoppers for... Oh, here's something we could do. Trying to remember how to make an item filter. If we put hoppers here, we would then have a second hopper up top. That would be where the comparator output would be. Right? Because then you'd have this looping around. That would power that, which would power this. The second set of hoppers would be up here, which would mean that using our sea pickles... I think we could get that to work. We would maybe have to make this backwards, which wouldn't be ideal, but I think we can make it work. We'll try it. All right, let's see. And if anything, we can just use a chest. I was kind of wanting to use sea pickles because I don't think I've ever actually owned sea pickles because I've never just gone looking for them, but I like them at the same time. So let's do... I don't know why I'm blanking on this. An item filter is really easy to make. I'm just fumbling around for some reason, which is not what you want to do when you're making redstone. You kind of want to look like you know what you're doing, because then people will feel much more confident about you. That's my belief, at least. All right, let's see. We're gonna need 20 torches. I can count. Wait, that can't be right. No, that can't be right. I'm just being a bit of a dum-dum. I forgot the quartz for the comparators, didn't I? Forgot the quartz for the comparators. We have to go grab that. In the meantime, let's use this opportunity to take some stuff that I don't want to have down here at the moment, just because it's going to take up space. And we can take that back up. Like apples, for example. I don't need to have apples with me. Are you kidding me? The rest of this we will want, with the possible exception of the cobblestone. Let's go take some stuff upstairs. And we could also go to the Tyramus Island and mine some ore. That sounds like fun to me, right? I would prefer, though, to get some more XP on my Silk Touch Pickaxe before we did that, because I don't have Fortune yet. So how about we actually leave that for now. Oh. Well, I can take it. I have an open slot now. I clearly know what I'm doing, guys. I clearly know what I'm doing. The best way I have found for the time being of getting XP is trading sticks with the Fletcher villager over in the weenie community over here. So, and I have this bamboo growing, which can be turned into sticks. I have all my wood farms, which I've been using to make sticks. That's been a pretty reliable way of getting my XP back. So let's go ahead and just dump some stuff. Do I have cobblestone in here? I don't think I've really ever had any spare cobblestone. I've used every scrap of it that I've had. For, I would argue, obvious reasons. Making a ginormous fort, essentially. That is... Oh, we have organics, so we'll put those in there. Apples, as usual, will go in our composter. I should have left this stuff down there. I don't know why I have it in my inventory. It's just going to take up space when I could be mining, and that would be free inventory space. But for the time being, how about this? We will leave it in our composter because that clearly makes sense. And now our inventory is emptied up. We have our prized beehive. Oh yeah, I have these, by the way. I don't know. These were given to me. But, I don't know what to do with them because I can't grow more, so I guess I can compost them. They make very good compost. I remember in one of my survival worlds, I had a farm set up for those that was insane with composting. Alright, but other than that, I think we are ready to go on our little trip. We don't have our favorite rocket ship to use, but we can just do this. And real quick, we'll harvest the bamboo, and then we'll see how many sticks we can trade to this Fletcher guy. Because the more sticks we can get, the more emeralds we can get, and coincidentally, the more XP we get, which is actually why we're doing this. And then we can go to the mines on Tyramus, and hopefully find some iron, because it turns out I'm going to need a lot of iron for this project. There we go. Let's stick. There we go. That's 2 stacks of sticks already, which means that we only need this for making more sticks. Because 8 stacks of sticks is typically the most that he will trade with you at one time. So I can take these 8 stacks of sticks and I can go make a fortune. I know that's the 48 spruce wood is going to be kind of hard to get back. It's good unless we use that. Obviously, the wood for those is really easy. But yeah, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. For now, we don't have the iron to make the actual number of chests we need anyway. So again, like I said, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. They're just... You can tell it's an SMP world because they're just crafting tables everywhere. Not even in thematically appropriate areas. I think there's one in that alcove over there. There's one sitting here. I left one up, or there was one up there. There's one just sitting in my tree farm, not even around it. Oh. Someone was here before me, and the price is a stack of sticks. Well, we need some experience for this. At the very least, it's something. Oh, that barely got me any experience, dude. That is unfortunate. Can I use these emeralds to trade with the librarian villager? I don't have enough for anything. Ah! Well, we have a little bit of experience. We may be able to get more from the mines, because we could mine coal, for example, and use the experience to... Although it would go to both of our pickaxes, so... Because I have mending on both. We will figure out something, but anyway, let's go ahead and... We'll put these emeralds away, and then we will go to the Oakhurst mines. Because I want iron. And hopefully there's still some there. Hopefully Skeleton Sniper didn't take all of it. We'll see. It may be slightly dangerous down there. I really have no clue. We're not going to need this. If anything, we'll need a bucket. I mean, I have diamond armor that... I have diamond armor, I have a water bucket. I should be pretty safe if there's lava down there for some reason. I mean, I helped design the mine, so I wouldn't really think that there would be, but really you never know in this game. Alright, I think we're ready. I Is there any other way I can quick get experience from what I see right here? Not really. Alright. Taking time to load in. There we go. I still like Oakhurst. I'm probably biased because I helped design it. Or I built the entire thing. But I like this place. And then the tunnel. Oh! Well, aren't we lucky? Iron the instant you enter the doorway. There's stuff on the roof. The question is, do we want to build all the way up to the roof to get it? I mean, I have scaffolding, so it's not like it'll be difficult. It's just a matter of it being tedious, which I think shows I'm kind of lazy. Well, you know what? We'll go down there later because I'm probably going to fall down this thing if I'm being honest with myself. I don't want to destroy the way the mine looks because I'm a big fan of it. Ugh, there's netherrack down there. This place used to look so beautiful. Now there's netherrack everywhere. I built this thing by hand. I didn't hand carve it, but I used TNT, which is kind of the cost-effective method of hand carving. So it's a bit sad to see it in this shape, but it's no, I want that. All right, let's see. We'll go down here because the roof I think is a little lower over here, and we'll work our way down. I mean, look at all this iron here. Look at all this. We're gonna be able to get some iron from these caves, which is great. We want iron. Oh, and there's tons of it down there. Yeah. We will be, we'll be going to pay them a little visit. There's just, oh my gosh, this cave. Let's see, ooh, iron. Yeah, we'll grab some gold. There's really, I mean, we'll be able to make tons of clocks, but there's really not much of a other use for gold. We'll have the, we could get some powered rails going for some potential redstone farms in the future. There are some uses, just none really for where we are in the game at the moment. There we go, got that. And we're all the way over by Caresta already, so we're just gonna kind of work our way back. That should be enough. There we go. And yeah, scaffolding is actually gonna make this much easier, because I could tell Skeleton Sniper didn't have scaffolding on him, or at least he was too lazy to really use it. Okay, here. In this situation, we'll do this, so that there's a chance of the XP going towards my other pickaxe. And we don't really, the lighting isn't really a problem in here. There we go. Any chance I can have of fixing up my Silk Touch pickaxe here is good. And is there something over there? I want to say there was something over here. Yep, there it is. There we go, we got it. We can tear this back down. Alright, where do we go now? Let's do this one. Ooh, there's another one. There's nice little hidden tidbits here and there. I'll take them. I will take them gladly. Ooh, there's more. Oh, there's more! Oh, and I've messed it up. I don't have stone on me to actually fix it and make it look nice, so I'll just have to do that. Oh, that doesn't look. Oh, and I don't get the stone back. You know what? That's okay. Not a big deal. There's still plenty of stuff around here to mine. So we're not gonna. Let's not. Oh, whoops. I chose a bit of a bad spot, if I do say so myself. And look at this. There's just gold in the ceiling. There we go. We got it. Where? There it is. I knew there was more gold around here, but I instantly forgot where it was, which is either a testament to how confusing the tunnels are, but more likely it's a testament to just my memory. There we go, gold. Yeah, there's some interesting stuff here, frankly. I didn't expect that we'd be allowed to mine these again, like I said, but you know what? If we're apparently allowed, so I'm not going to complain about it. I am just going to acquire all the riches. Yeah, from what I remember, Skeleton Sniper, I think, just grabbed a stack or two of iron and some diamonds a lot of the iron was left behind, which is great for me, because that's the one thing I really need. I don't really care as much if I don't have many diamonds at the moment. But, iron? I'm gonna need a lot of that, and I don't have an iron farm yet. So, this is the route I'm taking. Ooh. Diamond on the ceiling. That is got my name written all over it. Oh, I can't put scaffolding there. What a butt. Let's come up here. Now we should be able to reach it. Haha! A diamond! We're rich, ladies and gentlemen. Rich, I say. Ow, that was really smart, wasn't it? It turns out when you break the block beneath your feet, you fall. Don't know who would have known that, other than probably everyone who plays this game. And there we go. I could use my scaffolding, but we're kind of in our little underground lake here, and it's going to be annoying to place, and a bunch of other excuses I'm going to make up on the spot. There we go. And, ooh. Oh my gosh, there's so much iron down here. Asher went nuts on the iron. Gee willikers. And there's a little bit of gold mixed in, too. There we go. Just tall enough for me to sneak in here. I wonder if there's anything actually under the water. There is a little bit of iron. There's a couple gaps that make it look like there may have been something, but it was already mined. Let's just sit down here, because I do have aqua affinity, so this is actually not a problem for me. Falling down like that is, though, because there's no actual ground to stand on. And it's out of my reach otherwise. So, aqua affinity really not coming through here with the wind for me. How much iron do we actually have? I haven't been paying attention. We have 42. That, you know what that is? That's a passable amount. I wonder how much more we can get, though. There's still a decent amount of cave here to go through. And I want more. I don't want to ruin the aesthetic of the cave more than I have to, so I'm switching to my Silk Touch pickaxe just for that, because I don't know, I think it's just something when you design something, you want to try to keep it looking as nice as possible. Kind of like if you buy a car, you don't want people spilling a drink in it or something. And come on. There we go. Turns out I'm just amazing at Minecraft by being able to just mine iron. Don't ask about the correlation, because I'm not going to explain it. But it's definitely there, just trust me on that. We can ignore the fact that I stink at PvP, and just say the fact that I can mine iron means that I am exceptional at Minecraft. No questions asked. That's all the iron under the water. Man, this down here was a hot spot for iron. Give me more. Get in my belly, please. Okay. Yeah, my scaffolding is still a mess up there. We should go take care of that. There we go. Man, we're cleaning this place out. I'm surprised no one else has, or not many other people have come and done this. Is that stuff worth getting? I don't know. Now it's down in the water. And we'll go grab it. I mean, it's 2 iron ore. That, if I've already mined it, I do want to put in the effort to get it. Here's a little secret for you guys. There's actually, and this doesn't leave the stream, by the way. I trust you guys to be able to keep a secret. But I have learned about a secret mine in this mine. One that I didn't even build, because I built this tunnel, and, you know, turns out someone came through and they added a secret mine. Which, you know, secret mines are pretty cool, I'd argue. So we can go take a look at that here. We may go a little over, but I think it's worth seeing, a secret mine and whatnot. Oh, what a pro. Alright, I'm gonna leave a little bit of iron, just because the fact that it's on the sides like that, it's gonna be kind of a pain to get. If I spent the time to gather every single iron, we would be here for quite a while. So I'm going to grab the stuff that I can reach somewhat easily. Like this, for example, that's one. Where the ceilings are low is where we will shine. And if we keep jumping and holding down the button, this is for some reason a feature in Minecraft. I don't remember this being a thing in the olden days, but you can save the progress on your mining. And yeah, there's a diamond, or there's a couple diamonds right there. I am going to acquire these. I claim these diamonds in the name of Bluebeardia, or whatever I would name a kingdom. There we go. Actually, I did name a kingdom Beardia. Quarantine SMP, although it never really became much of a kingdom, did it? The Season 1 ended so abruptly that I didn't actually have time to build the rest of my kingdom, so it was about 3 buildings. Basically 3 little shacks. Alright, let's, we need a torch in this hand. I need to be able to see what's going on. Oh, look at that. They thought they could hide from me. No, no, no. I see you. And I have found you. Yeah, but we're getting close to where we'll be able to go to the secret mine shaft. I just want to kind of make one sweep through here, grab the easy stuff, and then I'll show you where the secret mine is. But again, you guys can't tell anyone where this is. And, you know, this is the internet, so I have complete trust in the fact that you won't tell anyone. Because, pff, why would people on the internet do that? But yeah, I trust you is the point. That is iron. Yep, there we go. That is gold. You know what? I will grab that. There we go. Yeah, but wow, we fixed our iron problem here pretty quickly. A stack and a half already. I mean, there's still more to mine in here. Is the cool thing. If I really need iron, I can go back and grab this stuff on the ceiling. But you know, most of it's not that big of a deal anyway. And there's coal there. I'm not gonna tunnel up for coal. Are you joking? And I can do the save state or whatever bug, or I feel like this has to be a bug. The fact that I can do this. That just feels really weird to me because I don't remember that being in the game originally, and I don't remember at what point it. I don't remember at what point it became. I discovered the feature, but yeah, it's here now, so make use of it, I guess. Lots of iron and gold. More for me, please. I think that's iron. Yeah, I think that was iron. Whoa, a hidden diamond, baby. Man, this little ore thing goes for a little bit. There's still more up here. Oh my gosh, there's another diamond hidden. We found 2 hidden diamonds. And there's more iron. Bro, that was, and there's more iron, my gosh. That was a pretty cool, I like how I used cobblestone instead of the scaffolding that's also on my hotbar. Bluebeard Gamer, you are just an absolute genius, clearly. Alright, we're getting to the percentage where we'll be able to go look at the secret mine shaft. I keep bringing it up because it's very suspenseful, obviously. You guys really want to see it, I can tell. Let's do... I kind of want to see it. I've never been there. I've only heard of it. And I have seen a little bit of it on someone else's stream. And that's how I discovered it. But, I've never been there, so I kind of want to be there firsthand and discover it myself. This is not the spot I was thinking of. But there's a good bit of iron down there, so don't mind if I do. I mean, what are we at now? We are at pretty much, we're at 2 stacks now, pretty much. That is a good amount. That's enough for, what would that be? About 25 hoppers? A little shy of 25 hoppers, because that'd be what, 24.8 hoppers is what you'd have to, is what you'd have the iron for? So yeah, close. Oh! Diamonds. Any more diamonds? No, no more diamonds. I like the fact that he hid diamonds behind some things. They're not just all exposed. Oh. Oh, no. I've ruined the natural shape of the cave by messing with the lantern. Ah, shoot, man. Well, I'm sure it'll get fixed up before any actual lore recording, because I'm sure he won't want it to look like this for the actual lore. It looks torn up and destroyed, because that's what mines in Minecraft tend to look like. Yeah, give me more diamonds. I wasn't even expecting to get diamonds today. I was expecting to maybe get 1 or 2 that people missed. And I have 8. Most of them being hidden behind other ores, which is probably why they were still here. Ooh, that's mine. I will put down the scaffolding for a diamond. That is absolutely worth it. And there's iron up here, too, which is also good, because that's what I'm here for in the first place. Give me all the shiny ore, please. Oh, yeah. And we're almost there. That up there is a, that's at the front of the mine. It's kind of just a giant drop-off. I don't think there's actually any ore down in the drop-off, as far as I'm aware, because I don't think that was bothered to be decorated. But it is going to be key for what we plan on doing here for the last little bit of our stream. And yeah, I'm willing to go a little bit over today. I have the energy to go slightly over on a stream. Especially if it's just mining. It's not like it's Fall Guys or something to where I'd be pooped out after about half an hour. This game doesn't ever have as much adrenaline when you're not doing a build battle or a Sky Wars or a Bed Wars or something. I don't know why I use Sky Wars as an example. I'm awful at Sky Wars and practically never play it. There we go. Although I never did make a video or a tweet about, or I think I hinted at it in a tweet, but I did actually play Sky Wars with Asher a few times, and there was a round where I won, and that felt pretty satisfying. Now, to be fair, that was because I had a lava bucket, and lava buckets are broken overpowered. If you use them right, you basically insta-kill your opponent, and that's what I did. So, yeah, I didn't win any of the others, obviously, but I figured it was worth mentioning. Oh, that is a sneaky diamond. You almost had me there. Oh, and I very much missed where it was. Wow, that stuff didn't actually fall into the pit, which is great. How are we gonna get this? Like this. And we'll go pick that up in a second. The scaffolding we'll pick up in a second because we're gonna be going down there, actually. I know I said that there was no ore down there, but we are going down there. And we do need our torches for this. Because, yeah, I have no idea what it's like down here. There's immediately a drop. We'll just put a few more of these. That should be enough that we'd be able to get out of here. Yeah, it is. There we go. And now, oh, that's just asking to be grabbed. So close. There we go. We got it. Are there any... Oh, look at that. Another diamond. We are just a diamond ninja here. We are finding all of the diamonds. So it turns out there is ore down here. I didn't actually think there was, but, no, it turns out there is ore down here. It's kind of dark. But, you know, that's kind of expected. This isn't the well-traveled route by any means. So you would expect that there'd be a bit of darkness. I want that gold. Again, gold isn't even that useful. I just want it. And for this, oh no, I want the experience for the Silk Touch pickaxe, but if we're not gonna be able to see, yeah, I'm just doing this. Let's just put the netherrack back here, because I don't want to have that in my inventory. And there we go. That kind of blends in, actually. Gold and iron, gold and iron. There's a diamond on the floor somewhere. I found it. But yeah, I didn't actually think this place would have ore in it. So, bonus, I guess. In fact, that actually is a bonus. It's not just me saying bonus, like I sometimes do. Yep, there we go. And there we go. And oh, another diamond. We have 14 diamonds. That's insane. Imagine if I had had Fortune 3 on this pickaxe by now. Imagine the state we would be in terms of diamonds. We'd probably have, because I would imagine that you could at least double your diamond supply on average if you have Fortune 3. That would put you at, that would put me at 28 diamonds, which is certainly no lousy feat. What confuses me a little bit is there doesn't seem to be a way out of here. So we'll make a way out. There we go. I mean, we have the scaffolding. We may as well. But that's nothing. I'm sure there's diamonds on the sea. Actually, you know what? I don't think this is gonna help because I have shaders on. Yeah. That's something you can do in mines if you don't have shaders, is you can just turn up your brightness to bright, and you don't even need a torch of any kind. You can just walk through it and see everything. But I have shaders on because I love shaders. And... oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, there's another one. Putting diamonds next to each other. What a foolish idea, because that just means that I will find them by accident and be rewarded for my accidental discovery. Okay, that's just gold. I'm sure there are diamonds on the roof. I'm not going to go bother looking. But here's what we came for. I've been kind of dancing around it this whole time, but this, my friends, is the entrance to the secret mine. And there's iron in here, which is actually really nice. Thank you. Oh, there's actually a good chunk of iron here. Look at this. My goodness. That's a good iron vein. Oh my gosh, it's still going. There we go. Alright, well that's nice. Ooh, more. More. I want more iron. It's walled off. How suspicious. Let's grab some stuff here. Oh my gosh, and there's more! Oh, there's a diamond in the ceiling! That's what I'm oh, and there's another diamond in the ceiling. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, we'll wall this off. We'll put a torch down so that we know how to get out of here. Ooh, it sounds like it's raining up there. But, ladies and gentlemen, the secret mine shaft. We can't see what it looks like because I have shaders on. But, wow, it's really raining out there. Luckily, we're down here, so we don't have to worry about it. Oh, yeah, that wasn't very smart. I'll say that much. That was not smart of me. Because I knew there was no lava because it was dark, but at the same time, I couldn't see the floor, so I maybe shouldn't have done that. And how are we going to get out of this pickle? Scaffolding, that's how. Scaffolding is our best friend. You will discover. Okay. Oh, and there's a diamond in here. Ladies and gentlemen, this is diamond. And there's a piece of gold. That's not really worth it. The iron, though, most certainly is. And let's, okay. Well, we'll be able to get out of here. It's just going to take a little bit of time here. Ooh, piece of gold. Ooh, piece of candy. If you get that reference, awesome. Alright, let's see. Dirt, iron. What's the dirt here for? Just a piece of dirt, apparently. Okay. Well, that's cool. Our way out is probably going to have to be this. Oh, yeah, that's not bad. I imagine this is what caving in 1.18 is going to be like. Where it's going to be pitch black and there's going to be stuff on the ceiling. And you... Turns out the ceiling is going to have tons of really good stuff, but you can't tell because it's 1.18 caves. Do you think... Actually, here's a way we can test to see if it's worth exploring. Oop. Alright, there's a piece of iron down there, not really worth it. That one, I'm just going to jump down and grab the torch because I want the torch back. But yeah, that's something nice you can do with shaders, is you can just throw torches around and you can... That's something I should have done at the beginning. honestly, and I just didn't. Oh, we do have a diamond. This has been a very profitable journey, my friends. We're not done yet by any means, but I just wanted to state for the record, it's been very profitable. And, stairs. Not a very good set of stairs, but, stairs nonetheless. Imagine what's on the ceiling, and I just cannot tell. Just... Oh, I'm an idiot! Oh my gosh, that is so far down. Don't throw your pickaxe into a hole, guys. That's not recommended. Oh my gosh, look at what's down here. We are, we're rich. We are stinking rich. We're not gonna grab everything because we're mostly just gonna grab what makes sense to grab and is kind of convenient. We are also at bedrock, which is interesting. We're pretty far down. I didn't bother to check, but that was a pretty far drop, so I guess it makes sense that we're at bedrock level. Gold. Iron. Yeah, I'm guessing there wouldn't be diamonds on the floor. I'm sure Skeleton Sniper would have already gotten them if they were that easy to find. Iron on the walls. I'm not really gonna go for that. What is up here? Nothing much. Did I grab it? I did grab it. Cool. Now, how are we getting out of here is my question. Ooh. Just tons of iron in the floor. Don't mind if I do. I don't know why I didn't already grab this. It's just sitting here, waiting for me. I don't know, I heard that this place was dangerous, but I haven't really... I'm gonna be honest, I haven't really seen what's so dangerous about it yet. I mean, Skeleton Sniper apparently died down here, so I'll take his word for it, but... I have yet to see. Perhaps we shall see before the stream is over. That sounds kind of ominous, but you guys know what I'm referring to. I felt like I saw something up here, which, you know, it's just iron, but I could have sworn I saw the shimmer of a diamond. We have to be conservative with these. Let's see. I almost jumped down there. That would have been a bit foolhardy. Oh, yeah, I could tell Skeleton Sniper was here. Here we go. Iron, iron, and we'll just do cobblestone to get out of here. I do like iron. I don't know if I've mentioned it this stream, but I like iron. Ooh. There's so much of it, actually. This is... Yeah, this is quite a profitable venture, isn't it? Well, everyone's gone. It's just me left. Sadness. I have to imagine there's something on the ceiling that I just can't see because of shaders. And you know what? That's fine. Whoa, it's Uncertain Ship. How goes it, Uncertain Ship? I hope you're doing all right today. We're down in a secret mine. And it's so secret that I don't entirely know where I'm going. I'm just kind of walking around and hoping for the best. But, yeah, I'm doing very well. Thank you for asking. I think I already mined that. I kind of fell down here at one point. Well, here's actually what happened. I was throwing torches to be able to tell with my shaders how deep a hole is, because I can do that. Oh, I did it again. I was gonna say, by throwing torches, you can use the shader light to be able to actually see what's around you, so you can see how deep holes are. And just like what I just did, I accidentally threw my pickaxe down there. So that obviously required that I had to jump down and go get it, because I'm not throwing away a diamond pickaxe. And yeah, that's how we've gotten to where we are now. Oh, whoops. Luckily, though, the hole's not that deep that I'm gonna die from fall damage, most likely. I don't know, I keep hearing that, I've mentioned this a couple times, but I keep hearing that this place was apparently dangerous because Skeleton Sniper died, but, I'm not seeing it. What enchants do I have? I don't really have a good enchantment setup at the moment, and I don't really have many villagers. The only villager I have access to is a mending villager. So this is just a basic mending unbreaking 3. And then we have mending silk touch. No, not lore-wise uncertainship. This was just us kind of free play going through the mines and mining. But yeah, he was down here. I think he's the one that who found this secret mine. And I think up here is where he supposedly died, which I still don't know what's so dangerous about this place that he died. But oh yeah, I gotta grab that. I really came here just because I wanted iron. Because I'm working on a mob farm and I need at least a stack of hoppers, so you know, a lot of iron. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? It doesn't look too dangerous. He says, apparently, that there just so happens to be a block of lava up here that he fell into. Oh, there's a torch. I don't. Maybe he got rid of the lava, but he said that around here was where he died. It's probably... Oh, it's here. Wow. Okay. Was he mining straight down and that's what happened? Yeah, let's... I don't trust myself around that. If it was like that naturally and he just fell into it, I can kind of understand. But, if he mined straight down and fell into lava, I don't exactly feel any pity for him, because that's the #1 rule of Minecraft, is that you don't dig straight down. So, I don't know. I kind of feel like I do see what you're saying, or if it was just there and he fell into it, it would make more sense, but at the same time, I would still find it hilarious, because, I mean, come on. Ow! Well, again, I probably should have checked, but look at that. We found the diamonds, so it was worth it. He didn't get all of them. I've actually gotten 22 diamonds out of this, and I was saying that if I had had Fortune 3, I probably could have gotten around double that. So, pretty nice. Yeah, to be fair, there were diamonds at Y70 or so, because these caves are populated with ores by Asher, because the, the way the caves work in this is the whole Tyramus Island is completely made by us, including just all the chunks down, so there's not actually going to be any ore there. So what Asher did is, once I made this mine tunnel, he came through and he just placed some ore around it. So there were just diamonds at Y70 or so, which is pretty nice. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna complain about diamonds at Y70. Let's just yeah, we can get out of here now. Oh, iron! I almost missed that. There we go. Does strip mining work? On the mainland, yes, absolutely, because those are just unaltered chunks. The Tyramus Island, there's because all the land was generated with something, I think it was like World Paint or World Edit or something. There's not actually any ore there, because it was just basically like someone took stone and just copied it around a bunch, and that's essentially the chunk. So if I was on the mainland, which I'm going to be going back there after I finish mining here, then I thought I saw light over there. Okay, I think I'm just going crazy. But, I gotta get up there somehow. But, yeah, if I was on the mainland and I did strip mining, then yeah, strip mining absolutely works. It took me a couple hours to find my first diamonds doing that, but I did do it, so it does work. Oh, look at all these diamonds that were just missed. Yeah, more diamonds, no kidding. There's tons of these things. And there, oh, come on. And I am out of scaffolding, so, let's, oh, ow. I'm great at parkour, as you can tell. Yeah, but I'm surprised he missed this many diamonds, but, oh, and there's one there. How do I get there? Oh, I thought there was a couple, but I was just looking at the multiple sides of the same texture. Oh, there is more than one. There's one over there. I'm just being silly. Okay. Yeah, let's go, okay, that's not as bad. Oh, yeah, look at oh, and there's one hidden behind. That's how I found most of the diamonds. Because, that I found today, because when Skeleton Sniper came through here, he basically just mined all the diamonds he could see, or most of the diamonds that he could see. If they were up, from what I saw, if they were up, ow, okay. I've fallen all the way down. I just have to, Okay, I went this way. I can look in a second if you're saying there's more. I have to climb back up. There we go. The corner, you say? Oh! I think that's gold. You know what? We'll build over there and look anyway, though. But I'm under the impression that that is gold. Oh! Yeah, look at that. How do you see that? I cannot see that until I get right here. Your eyes must be amazing. Oh my gosh. I need to bring you on my next mining trip. My goodness. You're saying there's more? Oh my gosh. How in the world are you seeing these? I'm genuinely not even making this up for comedic effect. I'm just not seeing these. Alright, I'm just gonna oh, well, there's one. Okay, I can see that. That one's a little obvious. But as I was saying earlier, I'm pretty sure, from what I saw, Skeleton Sniper just came through, mined all the ones that were pretty easy to see. Oh, I see that. And then, but there were a lot of diamonds that were just hidden behind other ores in the tunnel. So when I came through and I was just mining other ores, because that's what I was actually here for, I found the diamonds, and I thought, wow, this is, you know what, this is pretty cool. I will take this. And I have goofed up, because now... Okay, no, I can get out of here. Here's the exit. There we go. It's a really ugly exit, but it is an exit nonetheless. Alright. And we're gonna leave everything the way it was when we found it. Except for all the ores I took, obviously. Take the iron, there we go. And yeah, let's get out of here. I am gonna go back to my base. Yeah, no one must know exactly. This has to, the secret has to stay between us, don't you know? And, you know, everyone else who knows, but that's besides the point. And yeah, let's get out of here. I'll grab the iron before I leave. I want the iron. And we may as well be able to make another clock. There we go. Oh, let's clean this up, because that's going to look really ugly. We need to leave some scaffolding, because it's I think it'll look better. It'll look better than the netherrack that was here. I'll say that much. But yeah, there we go. Ooh, more. I want that. There we go. Yeah, no. Yeah, but I think we got all the diamonds except for ones that are potentially hidden back here. We don't know, and I'm not gonna go bother looking because just no. Alright, oh, and the instant I leave the tunnel, it starts raining. I think that's a sign. 33 though, that's a pretty good haul actually. It'll be enough to finish my armor set. I'll be able to make more diamond equipment. I could have a second diamond hoe, and that'd be awesome. Oh yeah, cool mine. Yeah, I built the tunnel. Asher came through and he put a bunch of ores throughout it, but I'm almost at 50. Yeah, absolutely. I'm pretty excited about that. If I can get to 50, and if I can get ever so slightly more viewer retentionship, which I think may be able to happen through Tyramus, then I could potentially be affiliate. That's not why I started doing this in the first place. I just thought it was going to be fun. But if it happens, it happens, man. I'm not going to complain about it. Alright, I'm going to warp back to the mainlands. That's a much faster way of getting back to my base. Anytime now. Alright. So here's a question I have for you, Uncertain Ship. Here's a question I have for you. I've gone slightly over on my stream, obviously, but I did say that this stream I wanted to... streams are high pixel viewers is good for audience retention. Yeah, I've seen a couple people suggest high pixel with viewers. The problem is when you only have 1 or 2 viewers, it doesn't make as much sense, and I think that's kind of that's the one problem I have with that strategy. But yeah, I mentioned early at the beginning of my stream that I was going to be working on 2 things: the mob farm, which I did a decent bit of work on, but I couldn't get too far because of lack of resources, and I also wanted to pull pranks on people. And really, the only prank I was able to pull was I took my armor off, shot myself with some invisibility arrows, and kind of just ran around Athema, just doing random things. The problem was, it didn't, the effect wasn't that good because you could see the arrow sticking out of me, so I was basically an invisible pincushion. But, I had an idea for a prank that I wanted to pull, and at the time, Athema was online, so there was no way I was going to be able to get away with it. But now, now that she's offline, I think I may have my chance. Because it's not going to be that expensive to do. So, we'll head in here, we'll grab the resources we need, and then I think we can set this prank up. Okay, so yeah, so here's my plan. It's going to involve, I have to find the key agent of my plan here. It's going to involve one of these guys. And, this is gonna be fun. It's gonna take a slight bit of explaining. But, it's not like it's even an uncommon prank. I think it's probably been done before. Okay, I gotta get some of this cooking up to clear my inventory up. But, yeah, look, there we go. Stack of iron. Stack of iron. I have over 4 stacks of iron. That is gonna be amazing for my hoppers. But, yeah, let's think here. We are going to need... How many diamonds did I get? I got 33 total from that trip, which is all I have because I used the rest to make shovels and hoes and things. So yeah, they're pretty good haul considering I didn't have fortune. But again, that's because Asher just sprinkled ores around the place, and he was pretty liberal with the diamond sprinkles. So I was able to get quite a few from that. We are going to need some of this. I think I left. No, my redstone is up here. Good. I may have to go down to the mob farm to actually grab the redstone that I need for this. I do not have enough sticks for some reason. That is not how I make a bow. What am I doing? All right. I'm gonna head down to my mob farm real quick. I can't speak. Grab the resources I need from there, and then we can get this thing started because I've gotten into the habit the past couple of streams of doing 2-hour-long ones, and I'm not inherently opposed to doing that when I have the energy, but at the same time, it takes longer to render and edit on the backside, and that just means that I have less time to actually be able to get it scheduled for upload by the end of the night. So what we came down here for was the stone. That's all we really needed from this. And yeah, we shouldn't need anything else. Yeah, we're good. All right. And you may be able to tell what... Oh, my redstone's back up there. I have to run all over for this stinking prank. My resources are all over the place. But, sorry, there was some loud walking outside my room. No big deal, I'm sure. Alright, and the redstone... I ran out of what I call streamer stamina after about 50-ish minutes. Yeah. Back when I first started streaming, when I didn't have a schedule at all, I would just stream whenever I felt like it. I could occasionally go for 2 hours, but yeah, I typically would stream for about an hour. The whole hour and a half thing that I've started doing is slightly longer streams than I normally do. And then on top of that, now I'm doing, a couple streams where I just go 2 hours, to where, yeah, the streamer stamina is definitely it's definitely a thing, though. I've heard some people say that they just can't stream for that long because they get anxiety. For me, I just get tired. Because I'm not naturally outgoing, so constantly talking for viewers, I'm willing to do it, but just as a warning, it drains me like you would not believe. Yeah, getting tired of talking for so long, absolutely. Okay, so for this, we're going to need... We're gonna need some of these. Can't do long streams of... Yeah, I will say, having a lot of viewers probably makes longer streams more bearable because you're able to talk more. Because, for example, this stream is already going longer than I would have planned on it going, just because you're here to talk to. Do I need the target block? I don't think I technically need it, but I like having concise redstone. So I'm going to run all the way back down here to grab my spare target block. And that's going to take about a minute or two extra on this stream. And you get to watch it, I'm sure. You get to watch it on certain ship. Am I going to spawn chickens? Kind of. You'll see. This trick is going to be the kind of... This is going to be the kind of long-term prank, ideally. It's where it's happening all the while, but ideally she's gonna have no idea what's going on. Now, granted, me doing this on stream is going to mean that she could always just watch this and be able to figure out immediately what's going on. So that is the flaw with doing this on camera, but at the same time, I want people to be able to see what I'm doing. A gradual problem. Oh, yeah, that's probably the best way of putting it. What I am planning on doing... Whoa! Someone was busy. This must be Athena's work. My goodness. I was actually going to build a bridge myself, but hey, if Athena's going to do it, that's fine with me. I was going to build the bridge a bit higher so it actually connected up at where the landmasses are, and I was going to add a couple arches, but you know what? This is fine. Uh-oh. Where are the turtles? People didn't kill the turtle. Oh, never mind, there's a turtle. That beach side by me is a little bit of a turtle sanctuary, so I'm hoping that Athena didn't kill the turtles, because then I may have to part ways with the little weenie cult that's going on over here. If they're killing my turtles, that would not be preferred. Uncertain Ship, do you know the story behind the whole weenie thing, right? If you don't, I'm willing to explain it, but I'm going to assume you know. Yeah, okay, you know. Okay, we're gonna need a little bit of resources for this, ideally. Actually, we do need to scope out her base a little bit. Yeah. I wasn't around for the latter bit of it. I want to say, Athena, Callie, and Zot were all kind of doing their thing. Yeah, see, the problem is she doesn't have any paintings in her build, so it's going to immediately stand out. But you know what? I think we can make this work. We are going to need... You guys didn't see anything. You got that? You didn't see anything. Yeah, she went grinding for netherite for some reason. We can't even canonically use it because it drains magic. In the world of Tyramus, it drains magic, so we can't use it. But, I have a little bit of netherite just because I raided a bastion, and I just made mine into a nodestone. Wool blocks over the dog's eyes? I don't think that would really do anything, honestly. Alright. Now, I was under the assumption that there was already a chicken over here. You can pull the wool... Ah! I see what you did there. I like that. I like that. Oh my gosh. Alright. I like that. Okay, so... We are going to have to do this in a particular way. And we should be able to use the resources that are here. Unfortunately, my... Why did I grab the hoppers? I don't need those. Wait. Actually, no, I do. I do. I didn't think about it, but I do actually need them. Sticks. We're gonna need more sticks for this. And there we go. This is gonna be very important for what we're doing. Keep this in mind. We may as well do it here. We'll do it here. Yeah, I would argue it's pretty easy to speculate on what this is going to be. But, yeah. You can probably already tell where this is going. Alright, we are going to need something here. I am gonna have an auto egg spawner, yes. Yeah, I'm gonna have one chicken in the hop. I'm gonna have one chicken in the system, so that the eggs only shoot out very occasionally. And there's another way we could actually make this even more foolproof, because she may hear the egg. Because originally the way I was gonna have it, I was gonna have the painting here. The egg was gonna shoot out of the painting, but the thing is, there's a chance she could see that. So what I think I may do instead is just have a one-tall painting or something, so she doesn't suspect anything. The egg will fire out this direction or something, and if the chicken spawns, it can walk out itself of its own accord. That's my idea. And again, because it's a one-tall painting, she would have no clue. And that is the goal. So now we just have to make this thing. So, let's see. We would ideally want the dispenser... Does she have subtitles? I don't think so. I don't think she uses Minecraft subtitles. She does have her game audio pretty loud, though, whenever she streams. So the dispenser sound may be slightly obvious. Alright, yeah, I'm thinking... The thing is, we actually have a decent amount of space in here to work with. We have all of this space that can be worked with for this design. You know, the thing is, if she expands on her wall, she's going to immediately find this thing, which is the risk to this. If I put it back, if I set it really far back though, then the only risk is that she finds the redstone, which I think is definitely preferred. All right, so for example, if we have the chicken over here in the system, it would lay an egg that would funnel into here. We could then have the redstone coming out this direction. We should only have to go this far. And we are going to need a crafting table for this. Let's just slap a quick comparator together. I definitely remember how to make a comparator. There we go. There we go. And then we'll do that. We're going to need a repeater. It's really simple stuff, honestly. Actually, yeah, target is the most compact way of doing this. So we can do this, and then, let's see, repeater, slap that there, need a little bit more redstone. Alright, now this should theoretically work. Yeah, it works. No problem there. So now it'll fire the egg out. And ideally, she'll still have no clue what's going on. But here's the question. Do we want a 2 tall painting or a 1 tall painting? Because I feel like a 2 tall painting is more suspicious. Also, I'm not trying to look at all the resources or anything. I'm just opening these to prove a point. The other risk is that she could be expanding and raising her chests up, which would mean that she would have to remove the painting and she would see this. So what I'm thinking is we actually have it 1 tall and we have the painting up in the corner here. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. I will have to rebuild all this, but that's not that big of a deal. There we go. Ideally as well, I'd also want the chicken slightly farther away so it wouldn't be as audible. But then that means the tunnel has to be really long and there's the chance the chicken just won't walk out. I could make a phony service. The only problem is that seems like that's a really convoluted idea. And that may be a little... That could be slightly suspicious, so they don't suspect it. Maybe. I could leave a sign saying, here, I gave you some decorations. That may make more sense. But then again, she may suspect that. That's the problem I'm running into here. She may be suspicious about all this. So we have to be very careful about how we do this. I think we just have to go really far back and hope that the chicken walks through. Because I could have a water current carrying the chicken out, but the problem is she will hear the water current. So there's really no great way of doing this, is the issue I'm running into. So what we will do, we will have the chicken as far back as we can possibly put it. This will be the chicken compartment. There's coal here, but I'll leave that for her because this is her stuff after all. Again, it's 1 too low. I don't know why I didn't realize that. We'll put in a cobblestone floor. We'll make it look nice. Minecraft prigs are very complicated, yeah. If it involves redstone, it instantly gets more complicated. Just although that depends upon the complexity of your of what you're working with. Here's what I'm gonna put stone back here as well, so that it seems less suspicious. If she can see cobblestone, then she knows something's up, because she clearly hasn't done any work back here. So I'm gonna make this as discreet as possible. And then we could also put a sign here saying, nothing to see, why'd you take down your painting? I feel like that may make her less suspicious. Yeah, we can make this work. We can absolutely make this work. We are going to have to grab a chicken and pull him through all this. That's actually probably going to be the hardest part, is just navigating a chicken through all this. But yeah, we will make this work. I'm very much looking forward to this. Redstone running into the target block. Just like so. And again, this should work no problem. It is really loud, and that's unfortunate. I don't want it to, I wish there was a way you could muffle the sound. Could you make the exit a slab and put the sign over the slab? I could. There is a risk to that, though, and here's the risk. Here's the risk to that. The risk is if the chicken, and that risks breaking the system, because the way it is currently 1 block tall, a chicken can fit through no matter what. If it is half a block tall, only the baby chickens can fit through. So if the baby chicken, for some reason, loiters around in here until it's an adult, then that's going to mean that it can no longer get out of the system. So any new chickens that are fired out, the babies will naturally gravitate towards the mother, which will mean that the system will just completely break on itself. So we're going to leave it like this. I'll put a sign here to kind of cover up what's going on, saying, why did you remove your painting blue? We'll just do that, and we have to make sure there's no light in here so that she ideally can't see past this. We're gonna make this work, I'm telling you, we're gonna make this work. The system is already pretty much done. All we need now is we just need to get a chicken in here. That's all that's left to do. And in fact, I can fill all of this back in. Although ideally I want it to be with stone, because if she digs from above for any reason, we also don't want to reveal this. Yeah, I also am going to be making it mob-proof. No mobs are spawning at the moment. No hostile mobs are spawning at the moment, so we don't have to worry about them. But I'm going to be filling in every space that's not required, just because that's going to mean a lower chance of it being discovered. How about this? Rather than trying to navigate the chicken through all this, we are going to go about it this way. We're just going to drop it down. Hopefully the pig does not fall down, because the pig would make this worse. Immediately the pig would make this worse. Alright. I'm just hoping she doesn't log on while I'm working on this to see me tearing up her base and putting redstone in it. Here, ooh. How about this? We'll throw this egg. How about this? We'll throw this egg. I don't know what the chances are. If a baby, uncertain ship, if a baby chicken spawns from this egg, when I become affiliate, I will gift you a 1 month sub. Just to make this interesting. Okay, never mind. I was really worried it actually was going to happen because I don't make... I was willing to do it. I was going to own up to it. But, no, the chances were pretty low. The game was clearly rigged in my favor there. Alright, we'll go grab 1 chicken from here, and we'll make sure to breed a spare chicken so that it's not obvious that there's one missing. I don't know if she counts her chickens or anything. Yeah, that would have been pretty funny, honestly. Alright. We need 1 chicken. Stop. Wow, that actually worked. I didn't think that would work. We got 1 chicken out of that. And I'm just gonna throw this. There we go. Now we have to wait for him to like the seed again, because I put it away. I can't believe that actually worked. I figured I was gonna let loose half the chickens by accident. But yeah, all we have to do now is we have to navigate this guy over to the hole, push him in, seal it up, and that should be the entire prank set. We'll just have to put a painting in. What I would love to do is get some pink banners, because pink banners are kind of Athena's calling card. I don't know if she has any here, but her lore-based... Athena logs on right as I finish. Oh gosh, yeah, I would have a lot of explaining to do. Ideally, I would have put the painting up, and I would just be able to say, "Hey, I gave you a painting. Here, have it." And hopefully she just wouldn't hear the chicken. that would have to be what we hoped for. Another possible idea is wait, what am I doing? If I wanted to make it to where there would be no way she could hear the dispenser, I could put it really far down. I could make that tunnel that I made, I could make it really long, and then put the dispenser down there, so that there'd be no way the egg could, there's no way the egg could actually be able to make it out of the painting. But she also still wouldn't be able to hear the dispenser, because that's just suspicious. But at the same time, it's not really worth it that much. I've already built the whole thing. And if she hears a dispenser, she's gonna have no clue what's going on. So we're gonna go with that. I am worried that she's gonna actually hear this stuff and figure out what's going on. That is a concern of mine. Alright, come on, chicken. Go in the hole. I could build a phony redstone thing. Absolutely, that is a decent idea. Oh. Oh yeah, I could build something with a dispenser that just fires off a dispenser every now and then. That's absolutely something I could try. I don't know if it would work. I don't know if she'd fall for it, but it's absolutely something that could work. So the trap is... not the trap. The prank is now technically set. So this thing will lay eggs. We need to fill all of this in so that she's not likely to find it. Frankly, I should have made the entire floor out of stone, because cobblestone is just a little conspicuous, but it's a little late at this point, so we're going to just roll with the punches and do this. And we cannot leave a crafting table here. That is really suspicious. There we go. The entire thing is sealed off. The thing is, you can see the target block, and that worries me. Okay, I am gonna make a slight change. To this. I know I just patched it up. Oh, I'm an idiot. I let the chicken out. Ah, nuts, man. Ah, nuts. Get back in there. Oh, it worked! It's already working! That's cool. The first egg this thing spawned has already released the chicken. Unfortunately... Oh, you know what? Yeah. You get in there. Go on. Go on. Yes. Okay, you have to go now. And once that baby chicken grows up... Oh, you'll probably need to name tag it. I have some name... I'm gonna quick go grab a name tag from my base. Because we don't want this thing to despawn. And... if it despawns, then obviously the prank stops working. So... I should have the levels for a name tag. Isn't it just 1 level or something, or 3 levels? I should have the experience for this. I was thinking of naming it Weenie, actually. I think we may just have to do that. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is an extra long stream, but I really don't mind. I want to get this prank done. This may be the longest stream I've ever done, actually. As weird as that seems. But you know what? This prank is worth it. It's absolutely worth it. Yeah, I still have 3 name tags. I can easily afford to use one for this. Alright. And the funny part is, this trap won't even activate. Or won't even start activating until the baby chicken grows up. And I'm guessing, I'm not sure if this is true, but I would hope that if no one's logged on in this area, the chunks deload so it wouldn't run. And therefore the baby chicken wouldn't grow unless people are in the area. That's my hope. I don't know how it works on this server, actually. I have no clue how it works, but if it did work, that'd be pretty awesome. Because that would mean that I could put the painting up, she could come by, and the baby chicken wouldn't have grown up yet, so the prank wouldn't be activating, so she wouldn't suspect anything immediately, I don't think. Alright. If you see what I'm saying. Because once the baby chicken would grow up eventually, after a few minutes of her being directly in the area, then... Okay, how do I need to do this to where the chicken does not escape? I think I have to do this. My inventory is full, of course it is. Baby chicken, excuse me. There we are, we got it! I need to quick get some stone so it doesn't escape. There we go. We got it, ladies and gentlemen. The prank is officially set. Now, I do want to quick change one thing about the redstone. Can I put the painting up now? I can. Although I don't want it to be too long. I want it to be 1 long. She'll be less yeah, exactly. Yeah, I can place a block here. That makes the most sense. I like that one. Let's see if there are any better options that she may like better, though. I don't know what any of these are, is the funny thing. I don't know what any of these paintings actually represent. They've just been in the game, and we've grown to accept them as a community. But what are they, even? I mean, if I just do something like that... Oh, you can hear the baby chicken. That's so suspicious. You can hear the baby chicken. Alright. I know I went all the way back for the target block originally, but I'm actually going to redesign the system so that it does not need the target block, because you can see it from the other side. So what I'm going to do is I am going to extend the system a little bit. Yeah, I have to extend the system a little bit for this. Because there has to be a block there and a block there now. So we can do comparator, repeater. Now, the target block is not visible, but the prank still functions exactly as intended. Yeah, it functions exactly as intended. We can package this up. Okay, so now, let's put this back temporarily because I need inventory space. So now, imagine we're Thema. We see there is a beautiful painting. Hang on a second, where's her food? I'll just give her this stuff. There you go, you can have it. Is there a better chest I should have put it in? No, I'll just give her that stuff. She can have it. Yeah, you'll think, oh, what a lovely painting. And if she ever gets suspicious, she removes it and it just says, why did you remove your painting blue? And you can't even see that dispenser down there. If we take off, let's take off our shaders real quick. Just because that obviously makes things darker. Yeah, you really have to look. But then again, if there wasn't something down there, why would I have made such a long tunnel? So she may instantly suspect it for that, but this is assuming she takes down the painting. Alright, if we take off our shaders, because I don't think she uses shaders, it's just as hard. Now granted, I'm on Moody, which is the darkest variant. If we bring it all the way up to Bright, you can tell if it's on Bright, but, I mean, it has to be on Bright. That's a good sign. Oh, that was the one I needed. There we go. Yeah, so all in all, the point I'm trying to make is this should work really well. Hopefully. More paintings and put the sign with the same message behind it. That's a decent idea, Whomper. That absolutely is a decent idea. My only concern is if I put tons of paintings... actually I have an idea. We could make it symmetrical. I see what you're saying. We could make it symmetrical in terms of the tunnel length and put the same sign. Yeah, I like that idea, actually. How long did I make this tunnel? 1, 2, 3, 4? I think I made it 4. So if we do the exact same thing on the other side... Five. I'm not counting this block, by the way. I'm just counting the stone back here. I feel like that's 4. But that's always been my favorite painting, that one that's there. Oh, what am I doing? I need that. Yeah, we will... It is going to require me to mess some stuff up here temporarily, but, I like your idea, Whomper. I like the way you think, my friend. 1, 2, 3... Oh. I can't do that. The redstone is here. Just broke my redstone. Okay, well, we can take it that far. It's not perfectly symmetrical, but it will have to do. It will have to do. Why did you remove your painting? That's gonna bug me having that space there. There we go. That's pretty symmetrical. Now we just have to make one more sign to actually put the painting on and get another piece of wool, I think. I could have sworn I got 2 from that sheet before, but let's go. Yeah, we'll go grab another piece of wool, put up another painting, another sign, and then we'll probably call it. Because I'm going to have to edit and render this thing, and this is going to be 2.5 hours long, which is going to mean that is going to take at least 2.5 hours to render. I almost let the sheep out. I didn't mess anything up, did I? I don't think I messed anything up. Good. Callie put a lot of work into making this stuff look nice. I'd feel bad if I broke something. But yeah, we'll do a sign and a painting, and then we will have set our prank. And we'll be golden. We actually could also put another painting over there, potentially. We could do 2 paintings and make it less conspicuous. Alright, why did I do that? Oh, that's why I did that. It's gonna need to make 2 paintings. The lengths I go to for a prank, yeah. Yeah, in Cernship, I agree. I was gonna put one of those, too long ones to add a little bit of diversity to it. Let's see. We need that. Because now we can put the sign up like so. Painting. Why does the torch not block a painting placement? That is weird, dude. Okay, temporary measure. Oh my gosh, now I'm gonna have to fix that. Good grief, man. There we go. Yeah, but absolutely, the lengths I go to for a prank... Oh, no. Oh, no, I'm gonna have to break her chest to grab that. And there's... Well, actually, maybe not. Okay, there we go, we're fine. I'll just have to replace this every time that happens. So, hopefully that doesn't happen many times. Oh, for goodness sakes! Yeah, that's gonna happen quite continued. My goodness. It happens every time! That's making this take way longer than it needs to. You know what? We're gonna go with that one. I think that one looks good. Gotta pick up our crafting table, because that's kind of conspicuous. Then we'll go bam, bam. We'll put a painting above her dogs. I kind of feel like we have to go with the creeper one. I feel like we either go sunset or creeper. What do you guys think? That's sunset, obviously. That's my favorite painting, by the way. I think I've already said that. And then we have creeper. What are your guys' thoughts? Sunset. Yeah, I agree. Sunset is just amazing. We'll cycle back around to it. I've already gotten it. There we go. And, yeah, there we go. Yeah, Whomper, the lengths I go to for a prank. It is officially done. Everything is exactly how we left it, I'm pretty sure. Just now with a few paintings. And no one will be the wiser. Except for you two, obviously. But, yeah, I'm just gonna trust that you don't tell her. Yeah, I do think the house looks a little nicer with paintings. It's not my house, so I'm not gonna obviously change it too much. I just figured putting a couple paintings in there would look nice. I could put paintings in my fort, but the interior's not even done yet. I still have to lay the floor and actually light the thing up. It's very much not done. I spent way too long on the exterior. Although I do think that work paid off. The turtles are back! The turtle sanctuary exists again. I don't know where they all went before. I think they must have been swimming or something. But yeah, I think I have to pack up all this stuff and call it, because we have been... This has been a very long stream. It was fun, but a long stream all the same. Turtle time, absolutely. I'll have to make a turtle sanctuary at some point. An actual designated one for those poor turtles. Alright, then all of this... Ooh, let's actually pull out our iron. Because that's going to be good levels for our mending pickaxe here. There we go. Wow! That brought it up really far. Alright, we'll just load everything in here so I don't forget about it for next time. And then we'll probably call it quits. We may need signs. We may need those. Stone. I did send the thing you sent me earlier. Hujo sent me the exact same thing, so I figured you guys were in cahoots. So I figured just to get the last word, I wouldn't respond to either of them. And that was my solution. I just didn't respond. But yeah, I did get it. Felt kind of out of the blue, but you know what? I'm not going to question it. All right. Yeah, you guys are off in a Discord call, so I figured, you know what? I figured they probably got together and sent me the exact same GIF about 2 or 3 seconds apart from each other. So, all right. I love your puns and dad jokes, Uncertain Ship. You are one of the prized members of this hive mind community. I absolutely adore your presence. Oh my gosh. All right. Well, I think we're gonna call it here. This is way longer than I thought it was. It's actually gonna be probably dinner time near where it is for me. So I pretty much do have to stop. I can't go any longer if I wanted to. But thanks for stopping by. Uncertain Ship, Whomper, anyone else who was here early on who didn't talk in the chat. It was great seeing you guys. A great stream? Or a good stream? Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, you didn't miss much early on. For the early part of my stream, I was just resource gathering and excavating. That was about it. So, yeah, I'm going to be calling it there. Thank you guys for watching. If you want to see the whole thing, I'll be putting it on my archive channel as normal. It should be out tomorrow at noon. That's when I've been doing it for the rest. So, thank you guys for watching. Have a great day. Oh, real quick. I was planning on streaming Civ on Saturday if you guys saw my tweets about it, because I did a poll to see what you guys wanted me to stream. I may not be able to stream on Saturday because there are currently plans for recording of the Tyramus SMP the lore videos, so the full-blown story stuff. The first recording is happening on Saturday, so I may not be free. If it ends up happening, then obviously I can't stream, but otherwise I will be trying to stream Civ at that time. So, if I don't see you guys on Saturday, have a great week/weekend, you know the whole drill. Until next time, this is Bloober Gamer, signing off. God bless America.